Welcome to the Financial Bros YouTube channel. It's your boy Keith.
Tony G in the building.
Tony G in the building. Was good, Tony?
Was good. Another day, another dollar.
Never dials, but to give you some knowledge before we get started, though. Insured Brand, official brand of the Financial Bros. Link in the description. Support a small business. So this video, we're going to talk about Airbnb and Doordash. They about to go public this week. I know Airbnb is December 10th. I don't know the exact date for DoorDash.
Sometime in so.
Oh, it ain't this week.
I think so. The next.
I think it's this week.
I
think it's this. Both of them this week. Two highly, highly weighted on IPOs coming this week. What's good, Tony?
No, yeah, like you said, two companies that I've used personally, and two companies that's really revolutionary, changing up how we look at things. Like with Airbnb, like at first when people travel, it's straight hotel. Now Airbnb is probably a better option than a hotel, depending on where you're going or what type of, like, I think almost anywhere, unless you're going to maybe Vegas or something. But if you're going with a large group of people, Airbnb is the move. If you're going somewhere where you just need space and want to live normal, Airbnb is way better and much more affordable.
Right. So this is the IPO. For people who don't know what an IPO is, it's the initial public offering.
Right.
So they supposedly they saying Airbnb is gonna be trading at between 55 and 65.
Yeah.
And DoorDash is gonna be between 90 and 95. Now some people say jump in the very beginning, and some people say don't jump in. They say, well, I heard that like the big investors get the cheap price first before it go to the retail investors.
Right. That's why me personally, I wouldn't jump in right on the spot, because when you do, like, yeah, you just kind of, for me, I kind of would want to wait to see a company's financials. Like Airbnb, they got into a ridiculous, they're $1 billion in debt right now due to the pandemic. So me personally, I would want to wait and see how they gonna handle that debt situation, because they just got $1 billion in debt just off of this year alone. And then with you got a lot of places all over the world that they have their own restrictions, where though they shut, like I know in Spain they shut Airbnb down. So like, yeah, I don't know if it's back running again, but a lot of countries they shut Airbnb down, whereas though you couldn't travel at all. Like
I know a lot. I was looking at the video and they were talking about certain cities. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of restrictions on it, because like, you know what I'm saying, they'll, like, a lot of neighbors don't be wanting, like, you know what I'm saying, having a lot of people living in and out of those houses that they living in the residential community.
Right, and you got a lot of people, they renting their houses out as Airbnb when they really ain't supposed to. Like, you really, and if you renting something, you really ain't supposed to rent it out as an Airbnb just because you're just a renter. You gotta really be like owning that joint. But
yeah, but think if you jump in early though, like, you know, a lot of companies, I think you might have posted or whatever, but like you jumped in on a lot of these companies on that first IPO, man, it was a come up though.
Oh yeah, it is. Like, I think, but see the way it is now, see a lot of them companies that got really low, the amount of investors wasn't how it is now. Like the amount of actual investors is at an all-time high. Like, I think within the past couple of months, I've met so many investors who are first-time investors like myself and you this year. But like back then, not as many people was investing. Now you got a whole bunch of investors that don't really know what they're doing, so they just jumping on what they hear. They jumping on the hype. Just like where Apple and Tesla split. Yeah, they split and it made it go up so much when they did the split. Then, right, like Apple and Tesla was in the hole for a couple of weeks. Not in the hole, but they went down a couple of weeks later.
Oh yeah, I definitely bought my son some Tesla at $350.
Right.
Now it's running back up though.
Right. So like, I think with that, like, you just gotta like, for me, I could probably wait, because waiting a couple months, like the share price ain't gonna be that crazy. Like, everything gonna take a dip. Even with Snowflake IPO this year, they joint went up like crazy for the first 2 days. Then it went down like 10-15% right after that. So you just gotta kind of.
One thing I can say about Airbnb is they the only one that like, they got any competition?
Not that I know of. I would say just hotels is their competition.
Right. Because with DoorDash, DoorDash got Uber Eats and Grubhub. They got competition in that
Yeah, and
space.
I've used DoorDash. I've never used the other ones, but DoorDash is significantly cheaper. Like you just get a membership for like $10 a month, and then you might pay like an extra like dollar or two for like your order. But like the other ones, they charging like $15, $16 just for some meals and like
Yeah,
DoorDash.
I never used even one. I saw somewhere though, like it all depends what region you live in. Different ones pop more in different regions.
Yeah, but like, yeah, and then the thing with, like I said, it's all revolutionary because it do be them times when you want like something that don't do delivery. Like you might want some Chick-fil-A or a certain restaurant, and you don't always want up and leave. So why not pay the extra $2 or $3 and just get it brought to you? They said it right. It's all contactless. They can set it right out. So it's nothing like that. It's trusted drivers, and so it's just like it's all revolutionary to me. Like I like it. I don't use it no more, but when you really like got a take for something like Chick-fil-A or something like that, like just order that joint on DoorDash, and you
Yeah,
get
all that stuff popping, but like with the what I'm saying, with the vaccine coming and stuff, I start opening back up. It might be less business for DoorDash, other Uber Eats and stuff like that.
I think so, but at the same time, you still got some people like no matter how this whole pandemic thing is, they still kind of sketchy, so they still gonna like spend a lot of time at home. Like,
Right. And then people that might be going back to the office, they be ordering food too.
right. So I mean, I don't think, and I don't really know what their financials is, but it's definitely a good buy. Like I said, I still will wait see what the numbers like. 'Cause that's the main thing you want to know that these companies ain't sinking or a lot of these companies depend on the pandemic and what's going on in the world. Like I said, Airbnb countries and the states can ban Airbnb like use from. So you don't want to just jump out there unless you really like you just got straight confidence in that company. And
Yeah.
even like I said with that, like if you really that pressed about the company, yeah, go ahead cop some shares. But at the same time, there's other companies right now that probably you could get that's already out and you know what they financials is like.
Right. But Airbnb though, once travelers start popping again, they're gonna be popping though.
Oh yeah, it is. I think their main thing is just getting out of that debt. Like they're going to $1 billion in debt in like 9 months is insane. But if they can bounce back from that, I think they definitely would be good.
Right. So that's our thoughts on Airbnb and DoorDash. I saw it's some more big heavy hitters that supposed to come as IPOs next year.
Oh yeah, even maybe even the end of this year. You know, the next big one is Roadblock. You know, all the kids
Oh
be
yeah,
playing.
Roblox. Yeah, Parker. Oh, he'll be playing like that, but Parker just love Roblox.
Roadblocks. You even got Robinhood, the app. They gonna be coming out soon. They the number one trade the stock market app right now as far as users. You got
Yeah,
Robinhood. You got Roadblocks. You got
I know next year Instacart.
Instacart. It was another one I
What
was
do you
thinking
think
of.
about SpaceX?
I don't really know nothing about that to be
Right,
honest.
that joint next year. Anything they got to do with Elon Musk,
Man, Elon Musk.
that
Yo,
might just
oh,
gonna
I lied
pop.
to you not. I just got an alert on my phone, and all the alert it was from one of them stock market. It said Elon Musk announces he's moving to Texas. Not
Yeah,
even the company, but him. Like, come on now, y'all really had to alert me to tell me you're moving to Texas.
right,
Like,
but they might be moving to Texas though.
oh no, they is, but it's just like that. Elon Musk. If it would have been any other CEO saying they moving, I wouldn't have got no alert. But that's
Yeah.
just who he is. But Elon Musk, you're definitely about to get that stock is about to hit $1,000.
With SpaceX, right? I was listening. I forgot about what listening to, right? But their plans is to send people out in space.
Yeah,
Ain't
they
no
gonna
way
do
I'm
it
going
too.
out in space, yo. I know Japan costs a lot of money though.
They gonna do it too. You know, ain't Elon Musk behind that?
Right.
I'm telling you,
SpaceX.
you're one of the greatest minds ever. You'll want to get that Tesla stock up because if Tesla stock hit $1,000, it make him become the richest man in the world. So he's definitely pushing for that.
That joint running up, boy.
Right.
That joint running.
And dude, like dudes be hitting me about Tesla, and I just be like, man, look. Honestly, with Tesla, like you want to get in as cheap as you can, but that joint ain't dipping no more. Like it had this dip after the split where it was down to like almost like it was under 300. That joint ain't never happening again.
Right. So you about to wrap this thing up. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.